Thank you very, very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. In this video, we are going to bring you the very latest concerning Black Stars players who played over the weekend, and some of them are scoring goals, some of them are doing very well, some of them, their teams are not doing well at all. In fact, we have to talk, or we have to have a discussion about Ernest Nuamah. Ernest Nuamah's Olympic Lyon likely to go on relegation. Very, very bad news coming in there. We are going to bring you all the details and the analysis over here in this video. Also, we will talk about Mohammed Kudus with West Ham. He came off the bench again in the English Premier League game they had versus Liverpool. We are going to discuss the role of Mohammed Kudus in West Ham United. Is he going to get a starting spot or not? What are your thoughts, views, comments, opinions about all those issues? Let me know all of that in the comment section of this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. So let's start with Mohammed Kudus. Mohammed Kudus is a fantastic Black Stars player who plays for West Ham United. In fact, Thursday, let's start from there. On Thursday, West Ham United played in an Europa League game and they won 3-1. Mohammed Kudus scored the first goal, but then it was awarded as an own goal. According to review by UEFA, they've given the goal to Mohammed Kudus. So on Thursday, Mohammed Kudus scored 2 goals for West Ham United in their Europa League game versus Baka Tapola or something like that. Yeah. So Mohammed Kudus, the first goal he scored in the Europa League game has been confirmed that it was his goal, and so 2 goals for Kudus on his debut in the Europa League game. Now fast forward, Sunday they played versus Liverpool at the Anfield Stadium in the English Premier League, and unfortunately for them, they lost 3-1 to Liverpool. Now Mohammed Kudus came off the bench to substitute Mikel Antonio, the number 9 of the team. When he came on, he couldn't do anything significant. He couldn't bring any changes. It is normal. It's not like I'm blaming him. I cannot blame him. What is there to blame? There is nothing to blame. All right, good. So he came on, he couldn't do anything. But my concern is that Mohammed Kudus, will he ever start for West Ham United in a competitive game and not? You see, the Europa League game he started, it was just a cup game, not so much of a big game. But in the English Premier League, that is where we want to see him. We want to see him score a lot of goals in the English Premier League, the top flight of football. Okay, we want to see versus Liverpool, he's starting. Is he versus those top games, he's starting and then playing well, getting more minutes and scoring. Will he get that chance? I don't think so. Because look, if you look at the game the number 10 of West Ham is playing, oh my goodness me, Paqueta. Look at Paqueta. If you look at the game he's playing, in fact versus Liverpool, wow, what a fantastic player Lucas Paqueta is. Very, very good in terms of creativity, in terms of even drawing back to help the team to defend, in terms of driving the ball from the defense to the attack. Lucas Paqueta does it and does it very well. And I wasn't surprised today that Kudus Mohammed didn't substitute Paqueta, but then he came on to substitute Mikel Antonio, because it is Mikel Antonio he can substitute and not Paqueta. Paqueta is so good in the number 10 role. When you talk about the playmaking role, Lucas Paqueta is so good there. And if you look at the number 9 role too, Mikel Antonio cannot be benched for Kudus Mohammed, because Mikel Antonio is a known number 9. Kudus Mohammed is not a known number 9. He's a mid-shift number 9. Yes, he can play as a number 9, but then I'm sure in the books of David Moyes, he thinks that Kudus Mohammed cannot play the number 9 better than Mikel Antonio. And that is a fact. He can't play it better than Antonio, because Antonio is an out-and-out number 9. In fact, he scored more goals for West Ham than Kudus will do. Do you get a point? So it's a difficult situation. And if you go to the flanks too, the likes of Bowen, he's on the flanks, Ben Rama is on the other flanks, and both of them are doing very well on the flanks. So for Kudus Mohammed to break through the 11 of West Ham United, for me, I think it's going to be very, very difficult. Extremely difficult for him, unless it is an FA Cup game, it is a Carabao Cup game, it is an Europa League game, which the stakes are not too high. That one he can start. But in the English Premier League, or even that one, unless it is versus an Everton or even Chelsea, small team, is it? Or yes, because if you look at the way these guys are playing today, Jared Bowen scored a goal for West Ham United, and the type of goal he scored. My word, that's a great goal. I'm not saying Kudus Mohammed cannot score a goal for them. Of course, he just scored on Thursday. But then the type of game these guys are playing already, it will be very, very difficult for Kudus to break into the 11 of West Ham United. But then let's see how things go. I'm sure that as when time goes on, he will obviously do well and then try his best to break through the 11. Now, let's talk about Patrick Pfeiffer. He's a fantastic Ghanaian player who is playing for Augsburg in a Bundesliga currently as I speak to you. Yesterday, they played a game and in fact, they won. He scored a goal in that particular game for Augsburg as I speak to you, and that was a very, very good one. In fact, last season he was playing the second Bundesliga, and in the second Bundesliga he scored 4 goals from the head. Yes, he's very good in the air because of his height and everything. He's a Black Stars player. He's a German player, but then decided to play for Ghana Black Stars. He switched nationality. So yeah, he scored a goal over the weekend, and he's doing very, very well for himself in his new team Augsburg. And we will continue to wish him all the best, and we hope that he will continue to do very, very well for himself. I hope that he gets his Black Stars debut because I don't know. If you look at the quality of Patrick Pfeiffer brings on board, obviously he has to be part of the Black Stars at some point in time, and I'm hoping that that will be the case sooner or later. Also, another Black Stars player scoring, Elisha Owusu. Yes, his side, AJ Auxerre, played versus Troyes in the League 2 of the French League. Yes, League 2. And Elisha Owusu scored a goal for his side to win. In fact, he scored a winning goal. His side won 2-1. The AJ Auxerre is the same team Gideon Mensah plays for, and Gideon Mensah also played the 90 minutes of the game and was yellow carded in the 39th minute of the game. So Elisha Owusu, yes, scoring a goal. You know that when Ghana was playing versus Central African Republic and Liberia during the September friendlies, he was caught up and he was given the chance to play, Elisha Owusu. And so he's doing very well for himself in the League 2, and we hope that he also continues like that and develop more for the Black Stars. Now, another player who is in trouble is Ernest Nuamah. I don't know if it was a wrong move for Ernest Nuamah or what. I just don't know. But the first season is a loan, so maybe after this season he can go, he can join Northern because it is just not working for Olympic Lyon. Today they lost versus Brest in the die embers of the game. They lost 1-0 versus Brest in the French League. And if you are looking at the league log currently, Olympic Lyon is last but one on the league log. Yes, last but one. They've not won a game this season. They've drawn 2 and they've lost all their games. Very, very, very bad and very, very bad for Olympic Lyon. And Ernest Nuamah started the whole game. He had 51 minutes played. On the 51st minute, he was substituted from the game. But then that's how things are. Very bad for Olympic Lyon. Very bad. Olympic Lyon, the anchor, it is the top 4, the top 6. But right now, they are finding themselves in the relegation zone. The last but 2. The last 2 teams, they found themselves there, and it is very, very sad. But let's hope that sooner or later they will find their mojo and will bounce back beautifully, so that Ernest Nuamah can also start doing very well for them. Because they are not scoring goals, they are not winning games, they are not even drawing games. So Ernest Nuamah is not scoring or assisting. You get a point. That's the sad part. And if the team is struggling like that, you yourself, you struggle to show what you can actually do. And that is very, very sad. But let's hope and wish that Ernest Nuamah will find his feet with Olympic Lyon. And we hope everything will be very fine for Ernest Nuamah. Now, Joseph Painstil is also another Black Stars player who played over the weekend. His team, KRC Genk, did very well. By halftime, they were losing 3-0. They were losing 3-0 by halftime. Saint Troy Dens, that was the team they were losing to. But at the end of the game, they came back to draw the game 3-3. Joseph Painstil scored the last goal for them to give them the 3-3 goal or the 3-3 draw over there. So KRC Genk drawing with Saint Troy Dens, and Joseph Painstil had to score the last goal for them to get that particular 3-3 draw, and it's very, very important over there. Also, Antoine Semenyo came on from the bench to play for Bournemouth in their loss, 3-1 loss to Brighton and Hove Albion. Very, very sad one for them, and then he couldn't also contribute anything as we monitored. Jordan Ayew also played for Crystal Palace in their 0-0 draw with Fulham FC over the weekend. He also, in fact, if the game is 0-0, what can you contribute? So yes, 90 minutes played for Jordan. He did very well. Coming back from injury, did very well for himself, but then they couldn't get a maximum 3 points and had 1 point over there. Thank you very, very much for staying with us on this channel, Sport 7GH, for yet another fantastic updates. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Definitely, I'll see you in the next update. Bye bye.